So, there's an image, not just image, like all the independent publishers of the comics they own, like I already feel that. Alright, so all the comics from independent publishers that I own. Now, it's not going to be, and this is ironic, because it's a Dark Horse independent. Does Conan count? Shit, I think it does, because technically, yeah, it does. Because it's Dark Horse first, I just realized that. But no, it's not going to be like comics like these. It's going to be comics like these, starting with Fight Club 2, which is also from Dark Horse. And Fight Club 2, I'll do reviews of the ones I've read. Keep in mind that not all these I have read, as I'm not a powerhouse of. I don't know how to say that. I don't have time to read all of those. Because I also have to read comics for library. Okay, Okay, so you obviously can't see this, but when you take out like a few books from a shelf, and I think all of you that have bookshelves can know what I'm talking about. But when you take out like 3 books, you have to put the other books. I don't have book ends because when my dad was making the shelves, he completely neglected everything that goes into making bookshelves. He made still worse shelves. They're good for like putting the books on, but it's just like there's no book ends. It's not a regular shelf. Like it's just like here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, like that. Not like an actual bookshelf, like they did with the DVD player, like they did with the DVDs. And yes, you've seen these movies before. Those of you who commented, I just sort of recently, uploaded my complete Blu-ray collection plus the DVDs that are on there. I think it was everything. It was everything that's on that shelf, anyways. I think. I'll link it. What was I gonna say? Oh, so here are the 2 Conan books. This is Out of the Darksome Hills and The Heart of Yag-Kosha. And these do count because they're originally, this series, Conan Chronicles, was originally from Dark Horse. You're going to see some DC books, but they were originally from Vertigo or Wildstorm. And I don't think one technically counts, but, so yeah, going back to the shelves thing, like, the bookshelf, like that's what I want from a bookshelf, right there. Obviously, I want it to fit my books, not because, be much bigger than that, and, yeah, that's what I'd want. I don't know why he didn't just do that for that. I guess he couldn't do it for material he had. Although, it actually would be the same, I think. I don't know. Okay, so let's get on. Let's do the omnibuses first, because I may just put those back along with the 2 Conans, because I don't want the books to fall and get ruined, and then. For whatever reason, when I was putting away all the hardcovers, which took forever to do for that hardcover overview that I did yesterday, for whatever reason, it was almost like I had less than I did before I did the video. It was weird, and no, I didn't sell any. And also, no, I didn't get any new Blu-rays. As I was gonna say, I just completely lost it. No, I did not get any new Blu-rays since that video. I don't usually buy Blu-rays. I get them from the library, or I just get them digitally, like through Amazon Prime. Which the one thing Amazon Prime is always good with is having movies on their Prime account. And there's a lot of good movies they can watch for free if you have a Prime account. Okay, so Doom Patrol Omnibus, and going along with Grant Morrison Omnibuses from DC. Well, technically Vertigo. Invisibles. Now, like I said before, this and Doom Patrol were originally from Vertigo, but Vertigo folded and became DC way back when. Well, not way back when. Wasn't that long ago. Authority Omnibus. This was originally Wildstorm, but now it's DC. This is Warren Ellis. I'm sorry that my parents like to yell. Not yelling, not like yelling, like this calling. Domestic dispute. I just recall back to that, remember that video that I watched? I don't know if you guys have seen it with the kids doing the whip and nay while his parents are arguing in the background. That's how we can get views. Planetary Omnibus. Just my dad does not think to go into the fucking TV room and talk to her. He just wants to yell. Call. See? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Not that they're yelling, but did you hear that? the book falling over? Yeah, that's why I'm doing this quickly. It's a planetary omnibus. I don't know, I may do another cut of this, so. No, I'm not gonna do another cut. Okay, so I'm gonna put these books back. The reason why I decided to do this video, I guess, was because, I don't know. I like to do, like, different kinds of videos, and this is an easy way to, I guess, get my complete collections done and over with. Even though I'm not going to ever do... So, when I do, like, my Marvels, I have a lot more Marvels than... Or, actually, a lot more Marvels than DCs than Vertigo, Image, all those guys. So, when I do those, it's just going to be on the shelf. I'm not going to take each and every book out, because that's a pain in the ass to do. It's already a pain in the ass to get all the hardcovers. Again, it took forever to put all those back together. So, yeah. And I was gonna do this tomorrow when I got the library books. I stripped. By the way, I don't have any library books today because they came in super late. It was a whole thing that it just takes too much. Well, not too much to explain. Basically, it was just too late, which I don't know how that happened. It still shows as on hold, so I hope they come back. I hope they're available by the time I go there tomorrow. They should be. Knock on wood. I hope you guys can hear me when I call like this. Okay. Those books there. For whatever reason, it's just like whenever I put books away, it's like I put the wrong books away, and so the shelves are like, oh no, you didn't put these books here. You put those books there, and these books here. It's like picky shit. It's weird. Like I can't put it back the same way. I just put it in the wrong spot. I can't put the books back the same way I had them. It's really weird. I'm sorry this is taking forever, but if I do another cut of this, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I keep saying that. I guess I kind of do mean it, but it's more like I like to for smaller videos like this where I can take them all out. I do like to do that because I like to show, like, not just to show the spine, to show the covers. I didn't do that under the covers. Oh well, you've already seen them. So also I'm not doing what they collect. Also, but yeah, I just did a hardcover overview, so we can watch that video. Oh no, it isn't. No, I didn't have it like that. That's right too. How could I have done that? Huh. For whatever reason, I thought I had them on the other side. Because I didn't have... No, that's right too! Duh! I took out the books. I was able to... So there's a bookend. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. If you see that little hook thing, that's the bookend. That's what's keeping them all up. But I went to the end to that, and I was able to do that. Move some shit around. So I'll get the books there, and then I took out the books that were bookends and brought them downstairs. I have so many books that the non-comic book books are downstairs. Like the regular books, I mean. Okay, now I can continue. How much are we going? 8 minutes. And all of these, again, like I don't feel like I need to reiterate, but you've seen all of these before. This is just a revamp. Obviously, because I'm saying complete comic collection. Well, some of these you might not have seen, actually. Kick-Ass, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 3 and 4 I have on the Kindle. Which, again, I want to do a Kindle overview thing. I don't know how I do that, though, because I read books on the Kindle on the iPad, and I'm using the iPad to record. Wanted... Actually, I could do a screen recording. Wanted is a movie tie-in edition. I got this for $3, and it's an actual good book. It's not like a crappy book or anything like that. And it's not like the movie tie-in. It's not like it's the movie in comic book form. It was originally a comic, and then it became a movie. So it's not one of those stupid things like they did for X-Men 2 and Spider-Man. There's a lot of them they did those for. Actually, Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's somewhat recent, at least more recent than X-Men 2, and they had a comic book version of it. I don't think they do that anymore. They do preludes, but not like the actual movie. I guess because they actually want you to see the movie. Huck, Book 1, All-American by Mark Millar. There doesn't seem to be a book 2, which is weird. I like that they have these. This is a New Bright Comics exclusive. Jupiter's Circle, and because I don't know, they're both $10, and they're like this one's a prelude, but this one's the actual series. It's Jupiter's Legacy. I hope I didn't have to read Jupiter's Circle. I hope it wasn't. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. I read Jupiter's Circle at this point before Legacy. More recent one, Department of Truth. So yeah, this one was 1 through 5. Because I was trying to find them. Yeah, duh. Because I was asking for number 7 at my at Newbury because they didn't have number 6. It's like, no, number 7's coming out, and number 6 is the one that's more recent. The only Walking Dead book I have, because they have the entire series at my local library, save for one. And no, not this one. I mean the most recent one. But they have the Here's an Egan one, which is technically the most recent. They didn't have book 16. This is Volume 2, Miles Behind Us. And why don't I have Volume 1? Well, that's because it's free on Prime. The only Invincible book I have, I need to get on that series, Volume 1. And this was $12.99. It's kind of weird. But I think it's an older book. I think. Descender. Apparently there's a book called Ascender that's this is the prequel, and it's a sequel. It's a weird kind of thing, like the sequel series, but I think it's like a prelude or something. I forget. I don't know. All I know is that I was afraid there for a second I had the sequel book, but I didn't. Yeah, Deadly Class, 1987, Reagan Youth. I don't know. It's not saying Volume 1 anywhere. Oh, this is the one. There's a there's a little crease right there. See, I wish that. Well, you'll see, but there's a certain book that is in bad condition that you'll see. The Wicked and the Divine, Volume 1, The Faust Act. I'm speculating that Wicked and the Divine, Transmetropolitan, and Essex County are the 3 books I'm getting from the library tomorrow that are on my hold. It's still saying it's on hold, which is really weird. Sorry, the book's gonna fall. That's my excuse for scratching my... It's the outside of my nose, okay? Not the inside. Die, Volume 1, Fantasy Heartbreaker. I don't know why I tried to get back and the other ones. Volume 2, Split the Party. And where the fuck is Volume 3? Really? They not oh, come on. Don't tell me I don't have these in the right order. Oh, are they here? Yep. In Volume 3. What's it called? The Great Game. It was going to be such a pain in the ass just putting these back together. Because I like to have, for Image at least, I like to have all my Mark Millars in the same spot, and then all my Kieran Gillens in the same spot. And of course, per publisher. So I don't have like all my Kieran Gillens. Let's say I was fortunate enough to have gotten the Journey into Mystery complete collections, which is something I put into library loans, just as it did. I forgot to do Kill or Be Killed, but spit it out. I don't know. Lost it. I'll do these. Why not? Let's do a speed round of the ones I just got this weekend. Manifest Destiny, Nailbiter, and the one I was alluding to before, Injector. Now, why I'm pissed about this book, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like, really Justin, you're really pissed about the little crease here. You can't really see because it's black. Oh my god, that was... No, I didn't mean it like that. See right there. I wish the only problem with it was this was just dumb. Like, you could probably, like, the way I do that, you could probably, like, do, like shooting, like, a laser gun or, like, whatever gun, and, like, make that a sound effect. That's all I had to say, but apparently I don't like saying words, right? But this is the only thing I wished was wrong with it, these little itty-bitty creases here. And like I mentioned before, you would have to really try and or be really stupid to make the dent that they made. Like, it's super hard to make that dent. Again, you'd have to be either stupid, not know how to hold a goddamn book. got to happen. I'm sorry for the noise. I can't control it. I can't turn off the music. I can't turn off the volume downstairs. That's not music or anything like that. Injection Volume 2 and Injection Volume 3. The reason why I got Volume 1 and 3, again, is because that's the full series. And I got Volume 2 by mistake because I'm a huge idiot. And yes, I'm still kicking myself for that, because I would have gotten Volume 1 from Newbury, and because Newbury is a competent place and isn't a incompetent bunch of idiots like Amazon is, it would be in good condition. Although that one book that I showed you before did have that one little spine crease. But that's the only thing I've gotten from Newbury that's been back in. Oh wait, there's one more. There's one more. I'll get to that one. Safe sex. I like that they you can't really see. I always think that it says because it looks like. Like when I saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? And oh, is this 8 issues? Damn it, it's 7. Because there's a Die 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 by Robert Kirkman. No, not Die, but Die 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 by Robert Kirkman. And for whatever reason, it's $20. And no, it's not because it has 8 issues in it. What? Just because it has one more issue than this, it has all the right to be $20. Comic book prices, man. They make no sense. Okay, so here's the one I got from Newbury. It's in the worst condition. And those of you who've seen my Most Damaged Books video, my collection video, you already know what I'm getting at. Yeah, maybe one of these times I should go back. Well, actually, they didn't have it. They would have gotten it this past time. They're so loud. Like, why can't they... It's like, this doesn't usually happen. Like, I usually am able to upload videos just fine. There's not that much noise going on. It's more like, because it's something that I would find distracting if I watch a video, and I see it as, for me, as being unprofessional, even though there's no way I can control it. I'm not buying a microphone for 2 views. And it's more me talking to YouTube, not me it's more me talking to YouTube algorithm, not me talking to you guys personally. Because how the hell are you supposed to know that there's a YouTube channel out there? I want to scream. I'm going to scream, shut up down there. They're like being like extra loud tonight. It's almost like they know, because they don't. It's almost like they know I'm making a YouTube video. Once in Future, Volume 1, The King is Undead. Oh, this is 2 guns, by the way. Yeah, it's a safe sex. Oh, it's the safe sex, Volume 1 Protection. Get it? It's a sex pun. That is so funny. Yeah, The King is Undead, Volume 1. Well, Once in Future, Volume 1. You get the idea. This is the only, fried pie. They got some weird comic book names for comic companies. 4 kids walk into a bank. One I've wanted for a really long time. Avatar. Huh. Absolution. I'm not seeing what the volume is called. It's just Volume 1, apparently, I guess. And then Volume 2. I'm already happy. I'm not going over which each book collects. Because, again, like with the hardcover overview, I'd be going insane right now. Kingsman, The Secret Service. It's a movie tie-in edition, but again, it's the original comic. Oh, they have these in the worst. These so out of order, because look, Kick-Ass. This is a New Girl one. Why didn't I see that? I knew I had this one. Why the Last Man and Sandman, and I got these. I never returned these. They never caught me on it. It wasn't that. It was from Alfred. But I think no, it was in their yeah, no, I took them by accident. I can't return them. Preacher, the only Preacher book I have is Volume 1. This is Volume 2. Volume 1 is at my local library, and also technically it's a book too, because the volumes are this size, and the books are thicker. Volume 1 is on Amazon Prime Reading, and then I'm just getting the next few volumes from my local library. I gotta get back on that series. I'm gonna forget what happened. I actually already forget what happened at the end of Volume 3, and I gotta reread Volume 1 because I forgot what happened in that one. V for Vendetta. It's more because Volume 1. I remember a lot of what happened in Volume 3, but Volume 1, it was just the fact that it's been a long time when I finally got on Volume 2. But V for Vendetta, Alan Moore, and Swamp Thing, and Watchmen. You know what I'm going to do at the end of the... So this is the one that's DC. It's not technically Vertigo, but I think it is Vertigo. I don't know. And I don't know if when it came out it was DC or it was Vertigo. When I heard of the comic, it probably was Vertigo with the content in the book. It's definitely not for kids. Irredeemable Omnibus. Again, it's a softcover one. And again, I'm so happy I had it. And again, it's the comic featured in 3 Billboards, which I implore you guys see. Basically implore. Incorruptible Omnibus. Again, sorry for all the noise, but... Sorry, I'm so unprofessional. YouTube, give me no views because of that. I implore you. Gideon Falls. I almost just fell. It's kind of ironic. I think that's irony. The Dead Hand, Volume 1, Cold War Relics. $16.99. Well, I found it funny that I got it for $9.99 because it was on sale, and it's an Image book. It's a Volume 1 too. I don't know. Image is like, I guess back then they just decided not to give out Volume 1s to price Volume 1s as $10. Firepower Volume 1, Prelude. This is actually the this is a Prelude. And then Firepower Volume 2, Home Fire. Now there was, from what I remember, oh, it's on the back, kind of. Almost done. Southern Bastards, Volume 1, Here Was a Man. This is Jason Aaron. And one of the very few Image Volume 1s that's just 4 issues. So it has every single right to be $9.99. The most recent Killer Be Killed I was reading, it had a $16.99 cover price, but it only had 4 issues. And if you're going by $3.99 per issue, you were better off getting each individual comic. The way that trades are made is that it's so a 5-issue series at, let's say, $3.99 per each is more expensive to get the individual comics than the trades. I Kill Giants. Now this one, because it's a mini-series and it's a wider book, they could charge us $19.99 for it. That makes sense, because the only reason why Volume 1s from Image are $10 is because they wanted to get you into the series. After that, it's increased price. Because they probably can't afford to make every volume $9.99. They probably could. There's a lot of Volume 1s out there from Image. Especially in my local Newbury Comics. There's no fucking excuse, I don't think. Although, I know that comics aren't doing well, but, like, trades are doing well. I don't know. Joe Hill, the graphic novel collection. It collects random comic books from him, and the one, you know how I know that is because there's one that's not included that I don't have, and it's like this. It's like, although I think it's because it's not him writing it. It's his book. It's a book, not a comic. It was a book. And then someone like adapted it, like with that Wrinkle in Time book I have. Oh shit! I was looking at the other ones. Whoopsie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over because they're gonna fall because they're bookends, makeshift bookends. Because I'm a forgetful motherfucker, and I keep forgetting to tell my dad to get some bookends for me. And he's gonna buy it for me because he's the one who made stupid shelves. Small World, Lock and Key. I hate when you can't. I hate when the title isn't right there. Heaven and Earth. I'm sorry for all the noise. Heaven and Earth. I'm gonna go insane. You're gonna hear on the news, kid goes insane because his parents, seriously. Not his parents, because everyone went shut up. Head Games. I mean, coughing, it's one thing. Head Games. Crown of Shadows, Volume 3. Volume 4, Keys to the Kingdom. Volume 5, Clockworks. And Volume 6, Alpha and Omega Kingdom. Let's see, whenever I think of Alpha and Omega, I always think of that song. Better than thinking of that weird-ass movie from that animated one. That it? That is it. Alright. And these are all locking keys, by the way. The last few I went through. And again, Volume 1 was on free Prime reading. And yes, I do feel a need to purchase, I don't know why, but I feel a need to purchase Volume 1 to get it physically, even though I have it digitally. I think it's because I don't technically own it. Alright, you guys can't see that. Alright. How am I going to do this? Here. I'll put it here. It's not like, how am I going to do this? Obviously, I'm just going to put the iPad right here, but it's bookends. Okay. It felt the other way, but it's my point. This is why I don't usually do the soft covers, or I won't ever do the soft covers, showing you them. Okay, I'm just going to go over them, I'm sorry, but My Friend Dahmer by, I'm going to go over who it's by Durf Back Durf, Black Hole by Charles Burns, and Mouth by Art Spiegelman. Okay, bye.